In this video, I'm going to be covering top 5 tips on property development. Hola, ¿qué tal? Sorry about that. If you can't understand what I'm saying, because actually English is my second language, just click so you can get all the subtitles in all the videos. Tip number 1. Property development, focus, laser focus on finding deals and funding money. I say deals first. The reason being, guys, is because if you find a really good deal, profitable deal, you can find the money straight away. You can, if you don't want to do it, you can sell it on easily if the deal stacks up. And I know a lot of developers out there that are crying out for really good deals. Or if you want to do it yourself, of course, you can find the funding easily and investors to help you out achieving or converting that deal into a nice shiny building that you can then sell or keep. Tip number 2 for you is laser focus on your customers. Know them very well. Whatever you're building, do focus on them first, right? My humble opinion is that you need to concentrate your efforts on coming up with a really good product that suits you end users and customers. In our case, we do build to rent or build to sell. So we focus on our customers, i.e. what we're doing right now in Assets for Life is looking at your end users. They are typically first-time buyers. So they want to live somewhere that is comfortable, affordable, closest to transport links, and ideally funky, right? So funky is our kind of one of our unique selling points. And when I say funky, is something a little bit different, something a little bit extra. One of our developments, we just simply decided to add underfloor heating on the bathrooms. Developers at that standard, first-time buyers typically wouldn't do that. We also did nice doors, went a little bit above budget on the floors, being standard floors, but they look a lot nicer. So the little tips like that makes a huge impact. And obviously, we were thinking on our end users, on the people that we're going to actually live there, and that makes a huge difference in ourselves. When we put those properties out there for sale, they went in no time. Hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like and share this video, and let's get into the next one. Next is top tip number 3, guys. Make sure that your development has more than one exit. Ideally, what you want to do is build to rent, hence the name, Assets for Life. But when I do the deal analysis, I do typically a rental income stress test. So where I find, you have 2 different types of, let's say, value on a property. The first one is bricks and mortar valuation, mostly based on comparables. And the second one is the rental income. So when I do my comparison, my test, I thoroughly scrutinize the rental income of the asset, and then I find the number, I find that magic number, which is called the rental asset value of the property. If, for an instance, I come to the end of the development and I have no customers to sell my product, then I have the opportunity to go to a bank and get a 75% loan-to-value mortgage, pay all our investors back, and hopefully keep the asset for life. Top tip number 4, make sure that you appoint the right contractor. My view is that, let's say, probably between 60 to 80% of your risk lies on that person. If you have a really bad contractor on site, your project is going to go nowhere. For an instance, if you don't pay enough attention to it, you might have an accident on site. If you have an accident on site and you had a fatality, you will have so much issues and headaches that you wouldn't believe. And one of them could be you standing up in court. Because you as a director of your own company, they might say to you, look, why didn't you appoint the right contractor? So be careful with appointing the main contractor. They also do have, as part of the power team, if they don't have all the people in-house, they have subcontractors. So make sure that you scrutinize your main contractor as well as your subcontractors, especially the big packages. You know, when you're looking at groundworks, when you're looking at piling, like the project that we're currently doing in Loughton, where we're building 12 flats and 2 commercial units. So we have different packages, and so we're looking at all the different packages in detail and making sure that we're also happy with the main contractor, but we're also happy with the main subcontractors. Because if the subcontractor is late, then the main contractor will be late, and then your project will delay and will cost you more money. Number 5 and final one for the day, make sure that you do have a program of works, or they call it sometimes schedule of works, right? Make sure that you have a professional that helps you with it. A professional will know exactly what the length of each line of that program of work will take, i.e., you know, every single element, groundworks, procurement of materials, procurement of main contractors, designers, all that. You will know in detail roughly how much time you need to allocate for each individual item. And having that, so you know, you always think with the end in mind, then you can allocate monies for each individual element. We do have that for each project that we have. We also have what is called a critical path. You know that an element of the critical, if one element of the critical path is late, you're going to be late in your project. So it's always good to have pay close attention to that part of the project, and as well as the rest of the project. So paramount that you invest a little bit extra money on getting a professional to do that for you. Right, I hope you enjoy those tips. Make sure you like and subscribe. Click somewhere around here so we can share with you more videos. And see you soon. Kiloliters of love.